The $100,000 account challenge is honestly in a weird spot right now. We started this challenge with $3,250, and the last video update we were down to about half of that at $1,600. And we honestly have not had too many winning days yet, which is really unfortunate. I wasn't really expecting this challenge to go this way. But let's go ahead and just update with where we left off at. The last trade that we were in, we were swinging this trade from Intel. We got a really nice entry, nearly sniping the bottom here. And then as we swung this trade, I could see that this high right here was sort of acting as resistance as we came into market open. Initially, it looked like we were going to move higher as Intel has been very strong. But then as it started to reject here, I went ahead and stopped out, and I had to stop out for a small loss. Even though it doesn't look like it, we gave the profits away to theta decay, unfortunately. So we got robbed here, we took a small loss, and that is how this trade went. Honestly, it was a pretty good stop out. We would have lost the entire position if we didn't stop out here. So not a bad trade, not a bad stop out in my opinion. Then the other trades that I've taken since the last update would be here on the S&P 500, where we took a small loss as the market came back up into this resistance level. We were thinking this downtrend would continue, and we went short where we got stopped out. And I didn't trade earlier in the morning, but look at how beautiful this price action is. We have a high, a lower high, or a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower high. And so it was perfect all the way down to here where we got a very nice bullish engulfing candle right off of this support level, and the MACD turns green off of that too. I mean, really solid potential long position here. Entering here with a stop below the low would have been over a 2 RR if I had taken this trade, but hindsight's 2020. Honestly, did not take that, and so took that small loss yesterday. And now here is the only trade that I'm really excited to talk about, is catching this short position today. As the market popped up, I was not too convinced with going long. You could have caught a small long trade off of the 735 level, which is a gamma level. As we retested this, you could have caught a long position maybe on the 1 minute chart and taken that trade up to the 738 level. But as we got to the 738 gamma level, I noticed that the market was already sort of running out of momentum. And then we hit this level, close back within the level, and then we get a pretty nice bullish hammer candle here. But then there's just no follow through after that, and the MACD was about to turn red. I did not quite wait for it to turn red. I went ahead and entered here with my stop loss above the high, and we caught a nice trade. One of the only winning trades that we've caught so far, honestly. We entered this with two contracts, about $79 each, and we sold them both at $200. So we made about $250 on this trade, which was pretty decent. Then the other trade that I took was on Tesla, where again, we unfortunately got stopped out. This market has been very challenging to trade lately. And so as we came down to this level right here, this was a very important level to me. As you can see from the past, it has acted as support many times, all the way back over here as well. So I was thinking this level should be pretty strong, and I went ahead and entered on the 5 minute chart as we started to see a bit of a bounce here. And I think the MACD also turned green. If we pull that up really quick, let's see. So the MACD did turn green. That's where we entered at, and then unfortunately got stopped out of this again just about instantly, and we lost about 180 to 200. I forget the exact numbers on this. So overall today we only closed $50 in the green, which sucks because we've had so many losing days in a row. But a win is a win. We secured about $50 on the day. It's the first green day of the challenge, which is honestly not the best. The $100,000 challenge is getting to a weird spot where now at the end of the day, the account balance is at $1,100 and we started with over 3,000. So we're down to about 1/3. And so that leaves us in a pretty weird, challenging spot for this $100,000 challenge. And so moving forwards, my plan is to trade very conservatively. I'm going to size in very lightly and trade a lot less frequently. By doing that, I'm going to attempt to conserve capital and only take the highest probability setups that I see. And then we're going to rebuild the account from 1,000 to 3,000, 10,000, and then 100,000. So click the like button, hit subscribe if you want to follow along with this challenge. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.